Hey, Charlie here. I want to talk to anyone born since 1988. You are known as the millennials. I hear you are the most uneasy, dispirited generation to ever live in America, and I can understand why. Your chances of economic prosperity are dashed under a crushing debt that your children are going to have to pay. Your hopes of getting a decent high-paying job are next to nothing. You have a huge college debt hanging over your head with no job prospects. All you can do is go back to your parents' house and live in the bedroom of your childhood, just hoping your mom and dad live forever. Your government is telling you that America's greatest days are past. All this is enough to make a person sick. But I'm here to give you hope. Let's talk about truth. Cause and effect. There are some things done that will always cause the same results. This is an undisputed truth. Just like if you're holding a brick and let go of it, it will always drop to the ground, no matter how many times you do it or who does it. That cause will always have the same effect. The greatest president of my lifetime, Ronald Reagan, spoke of the same undisputed truths when he said things like, when you tax something, you get less of it. If people are fined for working longer hours, they will work less and produce less. This is an undisputed truth. The reason the 80s was known as the Big 80s is because that was the decade of the greatest economic prosperity, all due to the reaction of business as a result of tax cuts. When Reagan took office, taxes were 70%, and Reagan cut taxes across the board to 23%. This is the effect from that cause. During the 8 years of Reagan's presidency, over 20 million new jobs were created. Inflation dropped from 13.5% to 4.1%. Unemployment dropped from 7.7% to 5.5%. Family earnings grew by 27%, and our gross national product grew by 25%. There is no need to feel so dispirited. This is the undisputed truth. Business will always react that way to massive tax cuts. I lived during the big 80s. I did very well during those times under the Reagan tax plan. I want to go back to that kind of prosperity. You want to experience it too. You live in the land of opportunity. You deserve this. But you can't trust a government politician who has no real life experience working for a living. This is why I support Donald Trump. He knows how economics work. He understands what it takes to make America great again. I'm voting for Trump, and I want you to vote for him too. Only if you want to go back to the days where you could come out and get 3 to 4 different jobs offering great salaries, low interest rates on your credit cards, and the housing market is now within your reach. We may even be able to get back to the prosperity levels of the big 80s, where you could earn enough to allow your wife to stay home and raise the kids. You are young, healthy Americans, and you deserve that. Don't trust these lying politicians who are only interested in what they can get out of you, raising your taxes. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. Vote Trump and make America great again.